Could have.
How do you rate Leo style as far as like the mids of this tournament go?
I would honestly put him around the middle of the pack.
Okay.
I think he's not the most fantastic mechanically in the lane, but I think his map movements are his strong suit.
Oh, by the way, last player to be killed just comes the rotation towards top. Handskin showing up. I believe they saw this. He's seeing if he can find the Monkey King, gets the jump down. Is there going to be a cookie here? Just wants to break this link here, but there's the little shredder. They want to keep this Razor low. MNZ has to be very careful here. He's got Tangos, and with the TP rotation from the Phoenix, it looks like they're going to be able to turn this one around, get a couple of kills, and Thunder Predator put themselves on the board with a couple that repel Alliance from this top lane.
That was a sick rotation by MJZ.
Great start. Is getting poked at, but it really is just that. He tanks a full static link, 48 stolen damage, but he doesn't really feel like he's under any threat unless his arena catches him. And he's going to dodge the spear. S4 nicely sidesteps it. The cookie stun is going to hit Frank as well. The nice two-hero Boundless Strike. The Jewel is going to be an easy kill onto Moose. I'll get Frank as well. S4 is just wrecking this game. After a bit of a shaky game one, he is showing up here in game two.
Razor's game is in a real rough spot if he dies here, and he is going to die.
1 and 4 to start things off here.
I like that move a lot by Alliance because nobody wants to statically lane against Razor. You know, static link, not...
Thunder Predator going to make the dive on bottom. Do they want to try and protect S4 here? This time the spear going to land, but the TP's coming in with the Sunray. Is the damage going to be enough? Yeah, he's very tanky. And it's Limp, the Ember, who shows up. Supernova is there, so I believe they're going to have to get out of range of this one. S4 still alive. The Sonic Wave has to be committed just to get this kill. As Alliance looking to punish this, they'll start with the kill on Moose's Earth Spirit. Can they get more?
It's a huge kill, though.
Yeah.
S4 is #1 net worth in the game.
FNG didn't have a TP himself, otherwise the Mortimer's Kisses could have maybe found a way to turn this around. MJZ could be in some trouble. All the spells on cooldown. We'll have a Sleight of Fist in a couple of seconds. And they will be able to get that kill as he then remnants himself out of there. So Limp having a good game here as well. FNG dies mid, I believe. Yep.
How did he die? Why is he at the tier 1 tower?
Probably just, I don't know, walked up.
Norkid becomes pretty much like non-existent to you.
Lions. Trying to catch Frank here.
Oh, nice play.
Yeah, the Searing Chains into the cookie. Oh, cancels the kisses. Oh no, it was canceled by Moves. Great play from him. He bails his buddy out. Alliance will get the dual kill on the Moves, but Hanskin goes down on the top side of the map. So a 1-for-1 trade across the board.
That feels pretty bad. You usually would want to go like full SNY or just like one more mid-tier item. But because of his start, you definitely have to go for the BKB.
So essential based on what's happened. There's a double damage rune that FNG will
S4
deny.
can save him.
Yeah. Oh, S4 saves himself or goes for the kill.
No blade mail usage?
Pops it afterwards.
Okay.
Doesn't quite have the damage to bring down Frank, and now he's in some trouble himself.
Okay.
Gets picked off. MNZ charging forward. He's back in the game.
I'm honestly, if I was the Snapfire and I had a really rough day of pubs, I might
want to defend this bottom tier 1 tower, and Razor TPing in may be enough to do that, but gotta be a little bit careful about how they approach this fight here. The Supernova kind of far back here. It looks like Alliance going to be able to just disengage with the arena, going to lock him in place. The cookie going to push Limp forward a little bit. Has he got an escape plan? They've already lost the Monkey King, but oh boy!
That overwhelming odds!
Overwhelming odds into an Infest Bomb. And the heal onto Limp plus the Infest damage just wrecked Thunder Predator. Team wipe.
Can I get a replay of that overwhelming odds, please? I think that might be the most damage I've ever seen. That is a lot of damage.
So, yeah. That was huge from S4.
That was like, that's like a Chronosphere that's like perfectly placed. It catches everyone right on the edge. I, for a second, had to check because there's a talent at level 10 for Legion to take radius on your overwhelming odds, but he didn't actually take that. He just landed it.
His game goes from bad to worse. He dies again, and I believe elsewhere S4 found another dual kill. He's up to plus 60. Thunder Predator just kind of crumbling here in this last game of the day.
That Linked Sphere effectively represents a lot of damage because he's not going to get linked.
Hanskin has an Orchid on Monkey King, and he's going for a kill. The kick out from Moose.
That makes sense, I guess.
I guess this is kind of mentioned like what Crit was saying, like you can just go whatever the hell item you want sometimes on this hero. And with this game, with the way it's going, there's a lot of freedom for flexibility when it comes to his item build.
Yeah, I think that first game was the confidence booster that Alliance needed.
S4 blinked on him as Frank blinked in the other way. So S4 doesn't get the jewel on Frank. And we'll see his Snapfire go down. Some quick fingers coming out from the Mars, helping him get away from S4's blink.
That kind of stuff makes the difference. It's just like a little bit more knowledge of the situation. And even if the pick is good, if they handle your counter pick better than you execute it, it ends up being... That's why you can't just pick any hero in Dota. That's the beauty of the game.
Oh, S4 is finding more. Can he kill off the Phoenix? You betcha. Just in time for the jewel ends. Oh my gosh, Frank is just melting to limp Ember BKB. He's just charging him with a haste rune.
Oh, the infest save.
Oh, keeps him alive. MNZ's trying to do what he can to finish off the kill, and he will do so, but he's going to pay the price of his life.
He died during BKB.
Oh.
That's brutal.
It's a 4-for-1 trade. Limp with a triple kill. His Ember, well and truly online.
And they like don't really feel confident to go in at any point. And I mean, you're also down by 17 games, so
a lot of things not going right for Thunder Predator. Perhaps a game that they're going to want to forget. There's another Jewel coming in on the Razor in the front lanes with the kisses. It's another Jewel victory. 80 damage, even though he dies in the process.
Worth.
So yeah, at this point, he's just going for the bonus damage. His Hanskin on the front lines. Get some help from the Lifestealer, who's just going to clean up the Queen of Pain. Diving in is Limp. He wants more. He wants Frank, and with the help of Nico Baby, he'll get him. That's 4 dead on the Thunder Predator side.
Yeah, just seems like in the first game it was all over the place, right?
Yeah.
And in this game, it seems like Thunder Predator didn't regroup, and Alliance did. That's kind of how I look at this one. Like, this was a really smooth played game by Alliance, except for that one play by S4, man. The sad reality is when you're in pubs, if you do that one time, that might be enough to get you on an Overwatch case.
He's trying to play in the fog pit. Little does he know there's an observer ward right on top of him.
Notice how conservatively Leo style has to blink. It just feels so bad.
Yep. MNZ gets his BKB off before the Boundless Strike. There's going to be the arena. They will catch the Monkey King, so...
That's just a support.
Yep. And diving in they go. They want the FNG Snapfire, and it looks like they should be able to get him, but they'll pay the price of the Razor once again. Limp on the backlines will get the Queen of Pain. He'll get a second as well. Beyond godlike. Absolutely cleaning up Thunder Predator. And it looks like Alliance will...
Oh!
Ending today with a second win.
That was a sick remnant block on the roll.
GG is called. Alliance. 2 wins, 4 losses. Not maybe perhaps the dream day one they were hoping for, but they cleaned up a 0-4 start with a convincing 2-0 in the end. At least,
I would 10 times rather start the day 0-4, ended 2-0 than the other way around.
Yep.
So that's really nice for them going into day 2.
Yeah, we've seen these teams have these terrible rough day ones at TIs in the group stage. You go 0-6, you go 1-5, and they bounce back, make the upper bracket. So it's definitely possible.